From the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you always need to bring your best in terms of dress wear.
Ooh, and I got the really good stuff on today. I spent a lot of money in the stores, probably more than I should have. But you know what? Let's focus on the game.
The credit card bill is on its way. So is the start of this one. The opening tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. To James. Won't go down. Buddy Hield to Fox. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
De'Aaron Fox at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 72%. Has a chance. Rondo shot won't go down. To Fox. Buddy Hield to Harrison Barnes. With the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Across the timeline comes James. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Here comes the screen. James to Davis. Fox across the timeline. Up 5. Barnes to Fox. De'Aaron Fox slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
To James. And look out.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To Bagley. Buddy Hield. Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Has a look. He's looking for that touch.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Into the front court, it's Fox. Up by 3. Bagley to Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Woo, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. And the finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Davis. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
To Fox. Buddy Hield. trying to cash in. Barnes' shot, it's off. Count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Fox with it. Leads one. To Bagley. De'Aaron Fox. For three. His first effort off the mark. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Fox into the front court. Down a point. Harrison Barnes. He's now 4 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To James. Slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nice pass to set things up.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
LeBron into the front court. They trail by 1. To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. Shot by Fox, no good. To Davis. From the painted area, won't go down. The follow won't go either. A shot by Hield, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Kings have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Fox guarded by Cook. To Hield. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Here comes the screen. To Davis. Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. De'Aaron Fox, no good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Runners good there.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
That's out. Last touch by Harrison Barnes. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Fires the three. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Sacramento ball. To Hield. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox over to the right side. Has a chance and strokes it.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
And scores. Strong take.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Fox across the timeline. down by 1. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Cousins. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Shot by Fox, off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Here comes the screen. To Danny Green. They go down to Davis. To Fox. Gets it in the left corner. From long range. Won't go down. To Davis. And he'll go to the foul line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Team foul number 1 for the Lakers.
Anthony Davis, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Kings with the ball. Fox in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Probing the defense. De'Aaron Fox. Oh, nice find for the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Into the front court, it's Fox. Down just a couple.
2 minutes left.
And stuffs it home.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Fox with it. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Davis. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Fox into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
Fox across the timeline. leads 3. The screen sets him up for 2.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Cruises inside for 2.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
17-footer at the buzzer. It's good at the buzzer. He got it out well before the red light came on. And that extends the lead at the end of the first quarter. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players would drive me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just go in there.
Okay. Well, you went there.
To Danny Green. It's Ariza with the rebound. De'Aaron Fox. Going to launch beyond the arc. Fox bothered just enough on that one. To Fox. Fires the 3. No good. To Danny Green. The pass stolen by Sacramento.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Got it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here comes the screen. To Cousins. And the rebound taken in by Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox slams it down. He was ready. Right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions. Sacramento. Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 32.
To Bagley. To Hield. That's no good. To James. To Davis. Rises for the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
It's Sacramento ball. To Bagley. Buddy Hield. Deep left corner.
Screen coming.
5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Lets it fly from long range, and the Lakers clear. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. It's the Kings now with the ball. Heald takes on Eric Gordon. To Bagley. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
The pass taken away by the Kings.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Short jumper won't fall. To Bagley. Anthony Davis! Huge block! This will be out of bounds off of Davis.
I'll say this, great young talent, but needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
Bagley. To Heald. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound gathered in by Davis. Off the assist.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Gets it in the right corner. Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound pulled down by Davis. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Nope. First one does not go. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Los Angeles, they have it. James. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. To Bagley. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Davis. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
That's out. Last touch by Dwayne Dedmon. LBJ with it. And that's rebounded by the Kings. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Oh, that's out of bounds. Last touch by a King. James to Davis. With a drop step. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Old school equals high percentage.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Lakers have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Kings are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings.
Game traffic. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
That's out of...
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions, Sacramento. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Lakers at the controls right now to James. Probing the defense to Davis. Slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
Number 32.
To Bagley. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Trevor Ariza trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 72%. Hits the free throw. To James. To Davis. Flushes it home.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Healed against Gordon. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Message received. Well defended. To Davis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. To Bagley. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Hield. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. LeBron James with the rock.
I got ball.
Ah, rocking the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
With a drop step. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Dwayne Dedmon at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. LeBron into the front court. Leads one. Off the assist.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Kings have the basketball. Hield takes on Eric Gordon. Here comes the screen. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. Davis. That no good off the mark. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And count the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Trevor Ariza, guarded by Cook. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. Lakers ball. Goes to the left side. Screen coming to Davis. Down low. Short jumper. Won't fall. For three.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul.
Quinn Cook is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Second to 3. Got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Fires the 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Bagley. To Hield. Count it.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
To James. And finishes strong.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Sacramento ball. To Hield. From long range. Hield forced that one. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nice pass to set things up. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
LeBron James. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Great look and vision. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
To James. They'll get it down to Davis. James. Screen coming. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Here comes the screen. To Hield. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Trying to cash in. Shot by Ariza. Won't fall. To Davis. No good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Deep left corner. Buddy Hield. To Bagley. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To Davis. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Buddy Hield. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Fires the three and drains it.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Davis. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Down low for Kuzma. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
Shot by Fox, no good. The pass stolen by Sacramento to Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes powers it through. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield.
Come right, come right.
Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. To Danny Green. Harrison Barnes able to recover with the block. Substitution being made in this one. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shots not going down. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Buddy Hield at the line for two shots. Hasn't missed yet. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Los Angeles, they have it. To Davis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Fox with it. His guys trail by 10. To Hield. Here comes the screen. Fox up against Cook. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
To Kyle Kuzma. Davis. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Fox into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. To Hield. Anthony Davis pins it. That's his third block this evening. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
17-footer at the buzzer. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter.
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions, Sacramento.
Lakers at the controls right now. To James. And draws the foul.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Hield. Here's a chance from long range, and he buries it.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
The pass taken away by the Kings.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Layup goes down. Well done.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
James. To Cousins. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Kings with the ball. To Bagley. Nice pass to get things going.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
James to Cousins. Here comes the screen. Funky abusing the rim. Big finish.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
The assist from number 32.
It's Sacramento ball. And he'll head to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Team foul number 4, Los Angeles Lakers.
Dwayne Dedmon, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Short jumper stays out. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Bradley. Turns and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Hield. Bagley. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. And a nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Bagley. Buddy Hield. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. 4-3. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them. Lakers ball.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. For three. Count the triple.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
To Hield. Here comes the screen. Hield in a matchup with Boogie. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
James. Shot clock winding down. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
It's the Kings now with the ball. To Hield. Here comes the screen. Buddy Hield. Knocked loose. Dedmon sizing up Cousins. He throws it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Buddy Hield. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Dwayne Dedmon at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To James. Goes to the left side. Rondo buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Blocked away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Raymond Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers took this down to the wire before getting the win. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Kings lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. Chemistry was clearly not the issue today because they were definitely sharing the ball well. Still, everyone knows they'd rather be sharing the joy of a victory. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2.